Hey, we're here at this house we built for Persica Homes, or as Persica Homes. It's at 2503 Ulysses in Bull Run, and it's been for sale. It's still currently listed, and I'm just out here admiring some of the details that we have. And I would like to kind of show you some of the exterior details as I kind of walk through. Um, this was kind of a hard spot, the garage. Um, Picking out kind of what looks right, what doesn't look right is always a challenge. And I think with this house, we wanted to make it look kind of European or traditional. European is not necessarily the right word, but wait, all right. So one of the things we wanted to look at was like details we can add to elevate the front elevation. And something like this, like a corbel, really kind of makes the house look more high end. It's a little layering of, you know, what in a house looks right and what in a house looks wrong. Um, all right, three, two, one. Hi, I'm Zach. I'm with Persica Homes, and today I just wanted to show you the outside of this house at 2503 Ulysses. Um, and I just want to show you some of the exterior details and just kind of show you something. This is a kind of new type of video we haven't done before, and I think you might find it interesting. So follow me. So this house is, more of a cottage style. The siding like this or hardy siding like this you typically see in like a French country or a farmhouse style house, and this is kind of more of a French country adjacent style. Some of the few details we like to do is, the brick aprons, the two garage doors, and then doing the garage panels with some kind of beadboard, and then like a lantern on each side of the garage door. Another thing I like to implement is something that protects the garage. So when you come out the garage door, it's not just, oh, the rain hits you and goes inside. You have this 2 foot or so overhang that kind of protects you from the elements if you leave these open. Another detail we like to add is the corbels here. I think because it suggests, more of a traditional, seeing the structure of what holds up this roof. Now, the way we build, this is not what's holding it up, but it's kind of a cosmetic choice. So we'll show you the front. And if you come up here, it's kind of, you have a little nice landscaping here with a nice porch, which you might not be able to see right now, but you have wood shutters that match the width of the window, so really it looks like they're operable. They're not. And then nice step up to the front door and having a large column, and then this porch here. And this porch was designed that you can sit out and kind of enjoy the front yard and interact with your neighbors. Um, as you can see on the other side, well, you can't see it, but I'll try to show it to you. There's a kind of a view of the hills outside of Bull Run, and that was something we also wanted to show because this lot sits a little higher than the rest of the neighborhood. Um, but yeah, this is the outside. Thank you for letting me show it to you. Um, and hopefully you like it. Hi, I'm Zach with Persica Homes. This is a house we built at Spec House. It's for sale currently, and I just wanted to show you quickly some of the outside details. So follow me, and I'll show you some of the things we did. So as you can see, this is the garage. We added a little brick apron here to add some layering. It's hardy siding with the vertical slats. We have this nice lantern here. It's on all three sides of the garage. We chose two-car garage, two separate doors to kind of insinuate or show kind of a traditional like carriage house look. And then we added this overhang and the corbels also to kind of suggest that. this house, a lot of houses are kind of trying to be modern country farmhouse, and I think we wanted to make this more of a pseudo-European looking house. As you walk up to the front door, we have this balcony, and yeah, so there's some shutters right there. Let's see if I can get the camera to show us. But we have shutters over here, and then you go up these nice stairs, and you're at the front door, um, which is nice to see. You also have this beautiful front porch, and with the front porch was the idea that you could sit out here and kind of see your neighbors walk by every morning and interact with them. Anyway, thank you so much. How you doing? I'm Zach again. This is the inside of the house. As you can see, there's a beautiful dining room right here. You see the chandelier. You can see very clearly out the front window. Kind of gives you a good view of the street. We'll go this way, and it'll take us to the living room. It's a large living room, and you can see there's a nice built-in right here. Um, just we did a little tile with a little bit of wainscoting paneling with the base cap, kind of to elevate the look. If you come in here, this is actually the kitchen, and it's a larger kitchen. Did a 36-inch range, and with a 36-inch range, kind of allows you to cook more things. Nice commercial style hood with a little backsplash detail. Uh, Quartz countertops, white cabinets, the things that people like. We did a nice sink here. Sink, as you can see, is a farmhouse style sink with a large casement style window. And we wanted to try to make this house have the ability to be a little elevated looking without being too specific in terms of to turn someone off based on taste. Um, the nice thing with this window is that it's a case. Three, two, one. So this is the backyard. As you can see here, it's a pretty reasonably sized backyard. I'll walk across. The camera tracks me, so it kind of sees where. But the master bedroom's on that side. The main porch is back here, and then there's the other bedroom on this side, and that's a Jack and Jill setup. So there's two bedrooms, but there's only one back facing. The idea was, we wanted to give a good sized porch and try to have enough space for a grill area. I think this backyard kind of gives you enough space that if you say you want to build some kind of detail over here, or you want something over here, it allows you to do that. But yeah. Wait, three, two, one. So this is the backyard. It's pretty ample size. I don't know how much of it you can see. This camera is on a drone, but you have the regular bedrooms right here. You have the main porch over here, and then in over here is the master bedroom. Um, this backyard kind of large enough that if you wanted to do some kind of gazebo or something, I think it would elevate the space. And then the back porch is large enough that you could have plenty of seating, a dining room table, and some chairs. And that's kind of what we think about when it comes to, the houses. Um, we try to think about the space you use and how you use it, because the idea is that, like, it's not just a house, it's not just housing, it's a home. And I think that's so important, um, to look at homes that way and design homes that way, because if you do that, it elevates the product for the customer. I talk about personally, I talk about a lot, growing up, you have experiences with the homes of your family members. And I think a big thing is trying to create that experience for a customer, that those homes that they live in, that we build, ends up being something for them over time, that the next generation has that same sense of home with the homes that they live in. But anyway, that's something extra. So thank you. Three, two, one. So we're inside the house again. This is a house that is around 30 or 2,600. This house is around 2,600 square feet. Has a formal dining room or full-size dining room. Um, I'll walk over here, and the entryway is partitioned by a column with a little bit of detail in it. Um, Behind this column, I don't know if you can actually see it or not, but there's an office, which is nice. This bedroom's three bedrooms. This house is three bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's around 2,600 square feet. As you can see here, there's an entertainment center. I'll walk over here. This is the entertainment center. This is the entertainment center. We did like a wainscoting paneling with a 1x4 and a base cap. We did tile with a border and a linear fireplace, and then we did a stained wood mantle. Um, we have a couple cabinets. I don't know what's in here, but okay, nothing. But some of these cabinets is for your electronics. There will be shelves added at a later date. They're ready, just have to be installed. If I go over here, you can see the back doors to the back of the house. Um, Porch is large, and I'll show you that. If we go over here, this is the kitchen. You know, the kitchen is kind of the heart of the home. We have a large island. I think it's around 10 feet wide. Um, we have a 36-inch range, custom backsplash detail. We have full-size refrigerator, GE Cafe series, which is a little elevated product. We have a farmhouse sink with a casement window that you can see out back with. That's been something that people ask for a lot. We did tray ceilings, and these are 11-foot ceilings with a 1-foot tray. So it's a roughly 12-foot ceiling. I want to show you. This is 3, 2, 1. This is the master bedroom. You see, we have large windows out here facing the back. It's really pretty private. There's a bunch of natural area here right now. If you come over here, this would be kind of the wall for the bed. This is how we designed it. We have another window here. On this wall over here, um, is for like entertainment, you know, your TV or your dresser. So we try to think about the spaces as they come together, and kind of each room has different ideas. You know, like we've kind of in our minds said, this is where we want dresser, entertainment center. This is where we want the TVs. You know, we want you to be able to get up in the morning and look outside and see all this nice stuff. So, yeah. 3, 3, 2, 1. This is the master bath. As you can see here, I don't know how much you can see, but there you have a vanity here with the illuminated mirror and then a vanity light. We started adding illuminated mirrors because they also have an anti-fog. So if the shower gets too steamy, you know, you won't have to worry about that here. But also, I think when you're getting ready in the morning, having that color kind of or the extra light in your face kind of helps you see what you look like for the day. We have a tub here. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm going to lean down. And then a nice little light here. We did opaque glass, just so you know you can't see, or people can't see in, or you can't see out. Either way, there's a toilet room on this side, and then there's a shower right here. Um, and if we go down, if I back up, there is the closet, which I can show you right now.